Hi, everyone. Welcome to the new era of leadership. This is our podcast. And today, guys, we are diving into something that sits at the very core of leadership: emotional intelligence and resilience. Because in this new era, leadership is not about control, it's about connection. It's not about pushing through, it's about being present with what is and choosing how we respond to it. We're talking about what it really means to lead yourself before you lead others. Develop self-awareness as your leadership foundation. I want to say that again. It's very powerful.
Mm.
Develop self-awareness as your leadership foundation. Understand that emotional regulation is not suppression, it's mastery. Oh, I want to say that one more time. Got a lot of
Wow.
suppression going on right now in the world.
Absolutely.
Understand that emotional regulation is not suppression, it's mastery. And
Mm.
redefined resilience, not as pushing harder, but as rising stronger.
Mm.
Because here's the truth, guys: people may forget what you said, they may forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel as a leader.
Mm.
So today's questions we're holding is this: how do I want people to feel when they are
Mm.
led by me? Because
Absolutely.
leadership is not just self-awareness, it is impact awareness. How are you
Mm.
impacting people's lives with your leadership? So, Amir, I'm so excited for this conversation. What are your thoughts?
Wow, wow. Thank you, Carol. I'm happy to be here today with you and all the listeners. This is a very powerful topic today, the emotional intelligence and resilience, because I think this is shapes the leadership from inside out, as we discuss all the
Mm.
time. It's not about the external circumstances, it's how you control yourself and to lead yourself first before you lead anybody else. It's very powerful, and
Mm.
emotional intelligence is play critical role here in the leadership to control yourself, as you said, to use emotional regulation, and
Yes.
so you can stay calm and people around you feel that and stay calm as well.
Oh, yeah. In fact,
Excited to be here today.
in fact, if you are stressed, everybody else around you will be stressed. And that
Absolutely,
is
absolutely.
what shows up. So if you want to be a leader that leads with a calmness and a clarity, you've got to be that leader so they can then
Absolutely,
be that leader. They can rise
absolutely,
in that space. I love that. Thank you
absolutely.
so much,
I love it.
Amir,
I
for
love it.
sharing that.
You're
So,
you're
Amir,
welcome.
it's been a little while since we've done a podcast, but I have some
Yeah,
questions for you. So,
yeah.
my first
Go
question
ahead.
that I want to ask you, okay,
Yeah,
is,
please.
you know, emotional intelligence and leadership identity. So, Amir, in your experience, how does emotional intelligence shape the way a leader shows up, especially in moments of pressure, uncertainty, and, challenges? And what separates a leader who reacts from one who responds with intention?
Wow, that's a powerful question to start with. So thank you, Carol, for this uh, powerful question. Yeah, so emotional intelligence, like we just mentioned, is very powerful because you hear you have to you control your inner state, and it comes from your identity. The moment you change your identity, that you are not reacting anymore. So it comes, the real leadership,
Mhm.
because as leaders we face many situations, comes around us, and the default is reacting. This is like the biology, most of the time we just react to situation. But emotional intelligence, the leader who develop emotional intelligence, they don't react. they respond. And here is the key. There is a small difference between the two, between reacting and responding. And
Yes.
it's a small pause. When the leader pause,
Mm.
that you
Mm-hmm.
calm your body, and then you start responding. But the default will become reacting. So the difference is awareness to me. When the leader is aware of this
Right.
thing, the emotional intelligence, and they're aware of their like internal state and their programming, inside
Mm-hmm.
programming, they can control that, and then they respond instead of reacting. This is a
Mm.
big realization. So once they're aware, I think everything, this is the key, and then they can respond. When they respond, you come calm, and then
Mm-hmm.
your thinking will be stable, and you deliver a good answer, or deliver the way you should be delivered as a board leader.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I do believe that it is we how we present ourselves as leaders. That's why it's
Absolutely,
so critical. It is how we present ourselves as leaders, in that we don't react, but we respond with intention. And intention isn't just, you thinking, oh, maybe this will work. Intention is you having a really strong intention behind it, so that
absolutely,
it's it's immovable, and
it is
it's it's a strong stand that you are taking.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Beautiful.
This
Abs-
is a question I have for you is how is, the emotional intelligence is, why is it critical for leaders nowadays? But you just kind of answer it here.
yeah,
But you can just elaborate a little bit. But I think nowadays it's very critical with what we have around us and all this, what's going on.
absolutely. Yeah. Um, so did you want me to answer a question?
Yeah, yeah. You just
I kind of
you know,
answered it.
you
Well,
can answer it. It's
let me
critical
just
for leadership. Yeah,
yes, let me share just a little more then, okay?
absolutely,
Because I want to just not just managing stress or resolving conflicts, but it's fostering positive team
Mm,
dynamics. And it's a primary driver of
absolutely.
performance. And it
Mm,
enhances decision making by balancing logic with emotional
absolutely.
awareness. Oh, and
Absolutely.
let's not forget, it's fostering trust.
Hmm.
So it is critical as a
It
leader,
is.
emotional
It
intelligence.
is. It is. It
Mhm.
is. Also, I want to add here, Carol, like,
Yes.
when we react, we
Hmm.
give the control to the situation. If there is a situation, when you react to it, we give the control there to whatever it is. But when we
Yeah.
respond, we take back the control, and we'll be in control.
Oh,
It's
yes.
big realization.
So great. What a great point. Yeah, absolutely. You give your power away when you
Absolutely.
react to a circumstance. You own your power when you respond to it. Oh,
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
powerful, Amir. So,
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another question for you. And this one, I really want to hear. I want to hear what your thoughts are on it.
Yeah.
So, emotional regulation versus suppression. We often hear stay strong or don't let emotions show. Can you
Hmm.
help us distinguish the difference between emotional regulation and emotional suppression, and why that distinction is so critical for leaders today, especially heart-led leaders?
Absolutely. Thank you. This is also another very good question, Carol, because emotion suppression, when we, is like, okay, something happened, situation, pressure build up, and then I say, oh, nothing happened. No, we'll deal with this later. Team member come with issues, say, no, no, just we can deal with it. Don't worry about it. This we suppress all this emotion, and every time we do it, the pressure build up pressure, and then it become like explode. And that time we cannot control it. It'll be out of our hands. And this is not
Mm,
a it's not a good leadership way to do it.
mm-mm.
you we the in another the other side is emotion regulation. You regulate your emotion as it comes. You absorb it, and then you try to respond, and then just take all the heat, and then pause, and then you understand why this is happening, and then you choose. Then you have the choice.
Mm,
When you pause and then you give it space,
yeah,
then you have the choice. If you react, there is no choice. You just react automatically. So you don't
exactly.
have choice. Whatever it comes from your programming, your internal programming, and you don't know how is your internal programming looks like. You just
Oh,
respond,
yeah.
and then you,
And
you react. Yeah.
absolutely. And I do something for myself and I'm just going to share it
Absolutely.
because you want to find a way that works for you. And this works for me. So
Mm,
whenever I'm faced with anything, as a leader in my life, anything, whenever I'm faced with something, I step back and I ask myself this question. What is your highest and best here, Carol?
mm. Wow.
And it has me respond, not
Mm,
react. It
absolutely.
has me step back and look, what is my highest and best here? Now I've got an intention.
Mm.
And
Wow.
then it has me respond. There is no reaction around it then.
Mm,
Not automatic. It is something that's intentional now. And now I have
absolutely.
an actual direction I'm going in. What is my highest and best here?
Mm.
So I will share that with the world because it really works for me. And I hear some people say, "Ooh, I step back and I count to 10." And
Mm,
they have all different ways that they manage it. But it
absolutely.
that really works for me is to ask myself that question. What is your highest and best here, Carol?
Absolutely. No, this is very powerful. I love it. I may use that too.
Oh, take it. You can have it. I love it. I
Thank you.
share it with so many people because
Thank you so
it
much.
really
Yeah.
does work. And it
Thank you.
gives
I
you
believe
an
it.
actual focus or an intention
Absolutely.
inside of how you're going to respond.
Absolutely. You have all the intention there.
Yeah, so
Very
cool.
powerful. Very powerful. I also I'm just gonna share mine. It's just very simple.
Yes.
Um, what I do is, when it's have this more like situation with high emotion and stuff,
Hmm.
I pause. I use a pause. I think it's very powerful. Three steps. I pause. Second, I breathe, like take deep breath, like an in and out. And
Hmm.
then the third one is just I name it. I say I feel frustrated. I feel this is happening, whatever it is. Once you name it, you kind of just dilute it.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
so these three steps, very, very
Yeah.
powerful also.
Actually, once you identify it and name it, and that's what you're doing, you
Right.
own it.
Absolutely.
It doesn't own
Absolutely.
you any longer.
Absolutely. You want to be in control, 100%.
It's beautiful.
100%.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've
Yeah.
told you lately, but I love your mind. I love how you think. So
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you very.
I
Me too.
walk
I love
away
your mind.
I walk away from these podcasts going, oh, wow, how did I get so blessed to have you as my partner in this, you know? Oh
Thank
my
you.
goodness.
Thank you very much.
I'm I'm
Thank you.
thankful. I'm really thankful.
Thank you.
You make
Thank you. Me too.
you
I'm
make
grateful.
my mind think.
Yeah, thank you. And the whole thing about this podcast is about, just as part of the thinking, because the more we think about it, the more we kind of feel grounded. It's not
Yep,
like you're learning; you just need to think deeply,
beautiful.
and trying to practice that as well.
Yep. Okay. One more question for you.
Absolutely.
And this question, I believe, is very powerful.
Mm,
Resilience defined. I like to define what we stand for in our lives. And so
mm,
many people think resilience means pushing through and not slowing down. But in the new
mm,
era of leadership, we're redefining that. What
Absolutely.
does it truly mean to be a resilient leader? And how can leaders build the capacity to rise stronger without burning out, Amir?
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you very much, Carol. Yeah, I love this one too. Uh, we are resilience leaders, and to me, sometimes we hear about resilience, and it's a buzzword. What's the resilience? And in a practical way, to me, it's not like you just mentioned. It's not like working harder, pushing more, and then you say, "Oh, grounded here." And we no, it's not about that. It's like about how you handle the situation and how you handle it and move forward. It's not like you stop. You just handle it and move forward. This is your resilience and how that your ability to change how you see it differently. So if something happened, how I see this differently than what's happening right now, so it can give me the courage to move forward.
Mhm.
So once something happened, we need to just, as a resilient leaders, learn about what's happening, shift the perception, and move forward. So we become resilient. It's not about just pushing and working hard. So to
Mhm.
me, the emotional intelligence we just talked about is like handling the moment right there, and resilience is handling after the moment, the journey after the moment, after the
Oh,
moment, how you handle it. That's the two part. So
yeah.
resilience,
Oh, so great.
that
I love
can.
that. Yeah, absolutely. For me, resilience is that I am unstoppable,
Mm,
that I am
oh,
immovable in what I believe about my leadership, what I
mm,
believe about what I am putting out there. And the more clear I am, the more that I understand who I am as a leader, doing the
mm,
inside work, finding out what I stand for, the more resilient I become.
mm. Very powerful, very powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it's there's two are very very powerful concept and thing, not just to be learned, to be embodied, and just uh, changing from inside in how
yeah.
you handle those two, how to become a resilience, how to become how you regulate your emotion. Like you just mentioned at the beginning, Carol, this is going to be transferred to your team, people around you, whoever, they can see that. And those are very powerful things we need to practice.
And if you support your team to do the inner work, to find out what they stand for, what their leadership, what they want out there in the world as their leadership,
Absolutely.
um, you will create resilience on your team.
Mm,
And
absolutely.
what better team to have than a lot of heart-led, resilient leaders?
Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Well, we need to raise more, and with all of us here, to change the leadership globally.
Yes.
We need resilient leaders, leaders who can rise to the moment, who can regulate their emotion, and teach that to their teams, so we can change, our leadership, and people benefit from that, to just live the life they deserve.
Oh my gosh, yes. And this is all about that we all deserve to thrive.
Absolutely.
And let's do it together.
Let's do it together. Let's do it together. No one can. We cannot do it by ourselves, and we can do it together. Because we all, if we come to one mission, uh, to bring to people their birthright, the dignity they deserve, I
Yeah.
think we can make big impact.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Do you have another question for me? Or are we complete?
I think we complete. You answer all the
Okay.
questions I
I kind of
have
answered them,
here.
didn't I? Okay.
You did powerfully.
All right.
Your answer. I love
Wonderful.
your answers. They're very good. So thank you very much.
Thank you. So I want to just have both of us talk a little bit about our new era leaders path. course that we are doing right now. We are in classroom. What number are we on?
Three. Yeah, next tomorrow will be
No.
three.
Yes.
Yeah,
So, oh my
tomorrow
gosh.
three.
And what's showing up for you, Amir, inside this
Oh
class?
wow, it's amazing. I just incredible to see the comments in the group and how people transform from the first week and the second week, and their vision now is kind of they get clarity in their vision, their purpose, and they start doing the project. It's incredible. I'm only just 2 weeks now, so it's amazing work. Thank you so much, Carol, and thank you all the leaders in the program for the participation and for moving forward on this journey.
Yeah. So my experience so far has been off the charts. Really, really off the charts because the beauty of it is these leaders are willing to really do the inside work. They
100%.
are, and not be stingy in sharing what they're seeing for themselves.
Absolutely.
Wow. It is, like I said, it's off the charts. I've been leading lots of courses. This is off the charts inside of
This is amazing.
how open they are to opening themselves up. Like they are just opening themselves up and sharing with
Amazing.
everybody in the classroom what they're seeing. Um, and what they're standing for. Oh, did you see some of the
I
declared things?
Yeah, it's the declaration was like
My gosh.
amazing in the
I
class and after the class. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
So I just want to give a shout out to our students.
Yeah,
You guys
everybody,
are
all
absolutely amazing.
amazing, incredible.
Please just keep bringing it. Your leadership is, it really is evolving. It really is transforming, guys. And
Already,
week
yeah,
to week, it's transforming, and we're seeing it. We're watching it. So please just keep
100%.
bringing yourself. Please keep looking inside yourself, seeing what you stand for, what you want in your life as a leader, and how you raise other leaders.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely, absolutely.
Wow.
Nothing external, nothing
Uh,
everything is in you. You have everything. Now we're just trying to just, you
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
unleash it. And like we just mentioned, and just
Unleash. That's a great word. We're unleashing their leadership.
absolutely,
And the beauty of it is this, the leadership that they are like discarding is was not them, wasn't their leadership.
no,
The leadership they're taking on is them. It's real. It's their
absolutely,
authentic way of being a leader in the world. And that's why it's going to be so powerful out there in the world. Okay.
absolutely, because it's real, like you just mentioned, it's real.
So real.
There's a
So
big
real.
difference between real and just pretending
Yeah.
or having the mask.
I
Real,
am
real, it's a huge difference.
I am so loving this course. So loving it. Thank you,
Yeah, me
Amir.
too.
Thank you for what you bring to it. Thank you so much for what you bring to it.
You're
Um,
welcome.
yeah,
And thank you
absolutely.
too for all your wisdom and for all your insight and for your powerful leadership. It's amazing. Thank you, Carol.
No, absolutely. So, what a powerful conversation. Wow, this
Wow.
was so great. If there
Okay.
is one thing to take with you today, it's this, guys. Leadership is not about having all the answers. We're not the answer people. It's about having the awareness to choose your response.
Hmm,
And it's about recognizing that every interaction you have as a leader leaves an emotional imprint.
absolutely.
You really want to get that. What are you putting in people's lives? What kind of
Absolutely.
imprint are you leaving?
Hmm,
And that imprint becomes your leadership legacy. Woo, that's
100%.
powerful. I got to
Wow.
say that again. And that imprint becomes your leadership legacy,
Legacy.
guys.
Wow.
So as you move through your day, your week, and your conversations, pause and ask yourself, how do I want people to feel when they experience me as a leader?
Hmm.
I want to ask that one more time because I want you to be asking yourself this. How do I want people to feel when they experience me as a leader?
Mhm.
What
Wow,
are
this is
you
very
leaving
powerful.
in their space? Because
Powerful.
when you lead with awareness, when you lead with presence, and when you lead with heart, you don't just lead
Mm,
people, guys, you elevate them.
100%.
And that is the new era of leadership. Yes. So,
100%.
Amir, your thoughts.
Wow, wow, Carl, you nail it. What you just said here is, I think it's that's it. You elevate everybody
Mhm.
around you when you lead with your heart.
Yeah.
When you regulate your emotion with all this awareness, you become the leader that you want to be. You become the leader that shape everybody around you, and you have to be proud of what you do here, and we're all proud of all of you leading that way. And I just want to close this. Leadership is not about you know doing more. It's about becoming different. It's about how you become different. This is the true leadership to me, and we are moving forward on this journey, all of us, to become different from inside out. Thank you very much, Carol.
Whew. Okay, so guys, you love these episodes. Please share them and please make comments on them. Please
Please,
open
please,
yourself up and please share these episodes out to people so that more people know that we are building 1 million
million.
1
Indeed,
million heart-led leaders, bold leaders out there in the world by 2030. And it's a mission, guys, that you can join us. We have a LinkedIn group and we have the course. Oh my goodness, please share this with people so they are aware of it and
please,
know about it, okay?
please.
And oh my goodness. So Amir, will we have a guest next week or are we going to be the two of us again one more week? What do you think?
I believe one more week, and then after that, we'll have a guest.
We'll have a guest. Oh,
Yeah,
so
2 weeks from
beautiful.
now.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing who the next guest is. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Amir, for
Thank
another
you.
amazing episode. And guys, we all deserve to thrive. Let's do it together. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, everyone listening. Appreciate all of you.